I created and I didn't know how to do this. So it was really odd to say to chat, hey, teach me how to make an AI agent that will prompt me every morning to do the following.
Yep.
And it was just an income statement analysis. And then it's down to some KPIs for a business. And so think about that for your business. If you simplify this and just say, here's the 3 things I have to watch every day. And when I get to work, you prompt me and say, here are the 3 things. Maybe it's return on ad spend. What happened with our ad campaign yesterday? It used to be we had to wait, a week or 2 weeks or a month. Did it work? Did it not work? What happened this morning? Tell me the channels that are working. Let's really start to pour the fuel into that channel. Let's talk about our outbound sales and create an agent that starts to prompt you with those. So it's not like you're walking down the hall chasing people, say, how did it go yesterday? Or how come you didn't make more calls? It just does the analysis for you in a conversational way. Example, it would say, look, Jennifer sends out 12 emails on average. She sent 5 yesterday. She typically makes 25 calls from warm leads. She only made 12.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of go, Jennifer, what's going on? I mean, this is the standard we agreed to. Something's happening here. You aren't waiting for 30 days to then say, did this work or not? So I really think the advent of AI agents for everything in your life is going to be transformative. It really is.
It really will. And there's a lot of support that's out there for founders. When I talk to founders and they just don't know where to start. A lot of our founders have businesses and they sit on the platform that's been very popular, Shopify. Shopify has their own AI, Shopify Magic, that I highly encourage everyone. If you have a paid plan with Shopify, I'd encourage to go look at Magic. Magic, still to this day, so many founders write out product descriptions. Unbelievable.
Handwrite it.
Write it. Yeah. They put up a photo that needs work, and Magic focuses on some of those things. But then they also focus on some other things. Like I can tell you, and we've even looked at some businesses recently where the biggest thing that founders fall on themselves on is inventory management. They're out of stock on bestsellers. This is a killer for business. Yeah. Okay, AI is changing that game. There's no reason to be out of stock. If you use AI effectively, either in
predictive, you're talking about?
Yes, demand planning, which is a science of its own in retail, but direct-to-consumer founders are not as savvy about understanding that. It's not like they've been in big box retail. Not many of them have. But Shopify has it, and a lot of apps in Shopify have it.
That's cool. That's such a killer for people.
Yeah. If you want to block the thing that's probably going to kill your business on some level, you can easily do that with AI now. And that's probably one of the biggest tips I would have for anybody right now is use it for financials, to analyze your financials, and use it to make sure you don't run out of stock. Yeah. Because if you do, you're going to have a bad month and a bad year in reality.
Yeah, you remember when we were starting with some of the websites at Hayneedle, they cost $50,000 or so each to build.
Did they?
Yeah.
They're so expensive. So much heavy lifting.
And 6 weeks to 3 months to build.
And so many people.
And just, QA this and QA that, and something didn't work and the whole thing would blow up.
Call all the drop shippers, right?
Absolutely.
Yep.
And so you talk about handwriting the descriptions. It's like, well, what are we going to say about that? I mean, you call the manufacturer and you say, we want to sell your hammock. And they'd say, okay, cool. Here it is. And there's 0 description about what it is. How do you make that up? Just the amount of time that you now compress all of that. You can do that same work in maybe 5 minutes.
Right.
Maybe 5. You're going to get it 90% of the way there.
Right.
With description, video, Some of the tools, video
Video,
from
imagery.
photo. Oh
That's
my
right.
God.
Shopify Magic does that.
Okay.
I feel like I'm a Shopify commercial.
No,
right
I mean,
now,
it's
but
important. We should probably put a link to it in the show
yeah,
notes
yeah,
so people know how to
absolutely.
reach it.
Yeah,
But it just means that you can start this without this whole team of people. And then the investment in the inventory. The thing that kills is, like you said, well, my God, we got to buy $20,000 worth of stuff here.
yeah,
And now we got to spend how much on marketing? And that's usually those two things are what founders cut first.
yep,
Well, we're not going to spend any on marketing. We got to save money this quarter. And we have way too much inventory. So let's just cut back on inventory without any data that
right.
shows them they should do one or two of those things. And so the exciting thing from, say, an investment or allocation of capital standpoint is you now can know that stuff and you can create a business like that. And I think, as I've said before, I think we're in a renaissance right now of creativity because it doesn't cost you $1 million to get going. You can get a lot of this done for under $10,000
Right.
just to test it.